problems. Eventually, they were unable to reproduce successfully. The feces from the animals receiving the cooked product was used as fertilizer to raise string beans. But the beans didn't grow. Some beans hardly even sprouted. The house cats given the fresh raw meat product thrived and produced through each generation successfully. Clearly, wild carnivores such as these were designed to hunt and kill and survive on prey composed of flesh. Their teeth, stomach acids, and short digestive tract bear this out. Conversely, the tooth structure of a human being is quite different than that of this wild wolf's teeth. But the dissimilarities between wild meat eaters and humans do not end there. The human digestive tract is far longer and more complex, which is consistent with all herbivorous creatures. Additionally, the stomach acid and intestinal enzymes of humans are unable to properly break down or digest flesh containing animal proteins. Carnivores have very short, simple intestines to excrete the masticated and digested meat quickly, often within 2 hours, which precludes the chance for the meat to have time to putrefy and poison their systems. In a human being, it takes generally 48 hours for meat to pass through. Invariably, some of it doesn't pass through at all, but instead gets snagged inside tiny pockets in the colon, putrefying not for hours, but days, months, and even years. The toll meat eating takes on all the essential human organs, particularly the pancreas gland, which is also involved in the digestive process, is enormous. The pancreas was never designed to break down animal protein or meat. Instead, the pancreas produces digestive juices to split the molecules of the correct kind of protein food found only in vegetation. In the digestion of vegetation, the pancreas then can serve its second purpose, producing pancreatic enzymes to fight disease. If we only eliminated animal products from our diet, the odds of getting cancer, diabetes, or heart disease, and the Pandora's box of woes that go along with all this would almost vanish. But the standard American diet, referred to as SAD for short, has totally flipped that scientifically verifiable statistic upside down. Looking under a microscope, it is easy to see red blood cells floating around free, but after a fatty meal of any kind, the red blood cells stick together like rolls of pennies. Now these billions of tiny cells are unable to fold over to deliver a full measure of vital oxygen to capillaries all over the body, including the brain, are either deficient in nutrients or cause health deterioration by blocking absorption of nutrients. Currently, there is popular discussion about one subject that is of particular interest to women.
Osteoporosis in the U.S. is very widespread, painful, long-term, hunched over, broken bones and disability and all that. It's caused by milk drinking. And the doctors give it for supposedly curing osteoporosis because supposedly milk has calcium. Not only that, it's also caused by meat eating. Because meat in the body, in the digestive process, causes acidity, phosphoric acid. And in this kind of acidity, the body isn't able to function. The body has to maintain homeostasis, it has to maintain a very exact level of alkalinity versus acidity. But with meat eating and milk drinking, the acid level goes much too high, and the body has to balance it out. What does it use to balance it out? Calcium. Where is it going to take calcium? It is not absorbable from milk, because in the milk with pasteurization and all, the enzymes are missing, and the body can't use it. So on the contrary, that adds to the problem. Instead, the body needs to use the calcium and draws it from the bones. The Gerson's juices, particularly the carrot juice, in combination with the green juices, the carrot is very rich in calcium, with the enzymes of the greens and green juices, produces the ability of the body to restore calcium to the bones. We relieve osteoporosis, no problem. When orthodox medicine, even with the so-called HRT and what all of these things they use, at best they stop the loss of bone. They don't restore. We restore. I had, canceled my health insurance when I was 34 years old. And the reason was not that I was very healthy only, but the reason was that I'm not interested in the kind of hospital or medical treatment that might be covered by insurance, because it's toxic, it's drugs, it's chemicals, and I had, more of an idea that they might kill you rather than help me if I had to go into a hospital. And over the years, I've saved an average of $2,000 a year for 45 years. That's roughly $90,000. But that's not the only benefit. When you eat organic, as I did, and vegetarian, I was never ill. It's much cheaper to live this way and to live healthy, and we're not even mentioning feeling good. I feel good, I have energy, I'm able to work, I'm able to travel and lecture and do all kinds of things, even now that I'm almost 82 years old. I'm always telling people, women particularly, wouldn't it be wonderful if you never had to worry about finding a lump in your breast? But if you eat healthy, that's what happens. As I mentioned, I'm 82. Up until this time, I've never ever had a mammogram, because I feel very strongly that living in this manner, you don't risk cancer.
Without Charlotte's dogged determination and iron will her entire life, Dr. Gerson's battle to share with the world this unprecedented medical marvel would have failed. Even now, the suffocation of this therapy is unrelenting. Today, Gerson's name and therapy is known and honored worldwide by holistic physicians, nutritionists, and chiropractors. Only in the United States is Gerson's name still forbidden